The color purple represents strength and perseverance.
It was definitely Daron's favorite color.
I think of purple as really inspiring, courageous.
Purple means that there's power in what we do. It gives youth a voice and it tells them that it's going to be okay.
For me, I'll still see Daron in everything purple I see. That definitely is going to be a motivator for me for the rest of my life.
My name is Erin Sauve, also known as number 12 on the Ottawa Senators women's hockey team. That's me on the right, and on the left is my best friend, Daron Richardson.
She was always so positive and always had like the biggest smile on her face, making all the jokes, singing and dancing and doing all these moves in the change room.
Good job, Daron. Great job.
She really brought out life, I guess, out of other people. Like, she brought life to situations. She made it fun, or she, was real caring to someone that was down.
She finished the day off in the shower singing. She would go into the shower and be in there far too long and sing her little heart out.
Daron was multi-talented. She was a singer, an artist, but above all, she was a hockey player and a teammate.
We all look forward to going to the rink to see each other because we are so close and we were best friends, we were sisters.
Daron had the life that everyone wanted. Everyone loved Daron, and it didn't seem real. It didn't add up at all.
A devastating story coming out of Ottawa Saturday. Senators' assistant coach Luke Richardson is mourning the loss of his daughter. Daron Richardson tried committing suicide and was rushed to hospital. She was in critical condition, but later died. Daron Richardson was just 14 years old.
It destroys you. You go over the whys, the what ifs. It's constant. It's endless. It is full of despair. It is terrible. But I know everybody feels ownership that they missed something.
It's a lot of blame, and a lot of not understanding, but the question of why is never going to be answered.
I remember us talking about the future one day, talking about being each other's bridesmaids, going to the Olympics, being best friends all the way through.
This season is dedicated to you, Daron. We will love you forever and always. God bless Daron Richardson.
A week after we lost Daron, our team was scheduled to play in a tournament at the Bell Sensplex, the very same arena where we learned of her passing. As we took to the ice, Daron's favorite color was everywhere.
They all had purple ribbons in their hair and purple laces.
Between every shift and every period and every game, all you could think was, do this for Daron, do this for Daron, you gotta win this.
We're there doing it for her. We're doing it for Daron.
We outscored the opposition 27-2 in that tournament, winning every single game, and eventually the championship.
It was tears of joy, but tears of sadness as well.
Do it for Daron. It was originally a way to honor our friend on the ice, but DIFD soon became something much more. A symbol for youth mental health, a movement to change conversations and erase the stigma.
There is help out there. Let's do it for Daron.
Let's do it for Daron.
We had to let the youth know that they had a voice and that they could talk to anyone, whether it be their parent or sister or a friend or even a counselor, a teacher, anyone. They needed to know that they could talk and that leaving this world is not the answer.
This is actually a crisis in our society today, and people need to change, so it's awesome to see that people are supporting it.
Daron's hockey team, they all just kind of ran with it, and it was like all of a sudden people had purple bracelets, people were running out getting purple tape, hundreds and thousands of DIFD stickers were printed, and all kinds of teams were wearing them, and then people made up t-shirts, and then other people wanted them.
It moved from being about Daron to being about each and every youth.
Meet Caroline Mulock, one of Daron and Morgan's closest school friends growing up. She is also living proof that the message of DIFD is making a difference.
In the fall of 2011, I was in grade 12. I started showing signs of an eating disorder. By mid-February, I had been diagnosed with anorexia. Without being in the hospital, I probably would have died.
Caroline was admitted to the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario, where she stayed for several months.
Days when I didn't want to keep going with the program, or I wanted to quit, and I had DIFD in my wall in my hospital room. And that was one of the biggest motivators for me. Because DIFDs literally do it for Daron, and Daron being so close to me like a sister, considering her situation, that she would have wanted me to go down the same path, and that I should continue to fight for my life as well and my mental health.
If it helps one person, and to see that it helped like my best friend and so much, how can you not talk about it?
Now, over 3 years after Daron's suicide, DIFD continues to spread mental health awareness here in Ottawa and beyond. And although it will never bring my best friend back, it's comforting to know she's making so many lives better. Everything we do it for Daron. She lives on in our laughs, in our minds, and in our purple hearts.
When I start out in the morning, I say a quick hello and a prayer and love you and miss you every day. But I think I take more pride in how I live and the job that I do and the parent that I am. I know Daron's watching, so I want to impress her and I want to make her proud.